comes with like a little tamper in the side. This girl loves to get a tape. We read was Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I thought it was a really like cute, sweet read. Doubt it, but if there's any guys watching this, they're probably so confused. I don't know if y'all remember, but a couple of weeks ago, I bought like a reusable Nespresso pod makeup. I've only used it once, but I was pleased with the results. So I'm gonna use it again today. This is like a fun little vacuum seal coffee bean canister I got Henry for Christmas, but I'm benefiting from it now. So like this is the contraption it comes in. It comes in 3 parts. This part has like a little dagger, that's aggressive. Just like a little sharp blade that you can put in and out. And you use this to like pierce the aluminum on an espresso pod. And like, my camera is not at a good angle to show you this, but you like the sharp thing is right there and you put this over it. And it like takes off the aluminum. So then you can like empty this and reseal it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And I've got to take the blade out. It's really cool. I like it. I bought it because like I really want to support my local coffee shops, but truthfully I just like love my coffee at home. But this way I can buy like beans from the local coffee shop. This is the next part. It has like a little dome in it and you sit this in there, you grind your beans. I'm gonna do that real quick off camera because it's really loud. Okay, I got my grounds. This is the messy part because now I have to put the grounds in the pot, and I always make a mess when I do this. Okay, so I got that, and then it comes with like a little tamper. So you tamp it. I think I put too much in here, but I will. And this is my favorite part. It comes with like a teeny tiny little brush so you can brush off the edges, because you need them to be clean to seal it back. Okay, now see, it looks clean. And then you have like one of these little sticker things that you peel. And you just like put it over the pod. Just stick it down. And then you use the other side that was the tamper and it like seals it for you. And then I put this in my Nespresso. So yeah, I'm still learning how to do it and how to make it less messy. But I like that I can still support my local coffee shops. What was I about to say? And like obviously you still need an espresso pod to like make it work. But it's just fun just to have something different. Sometimes I'm like not in the mood, or like I really like the Nespresso, or I like the Nespresso pods, but I haven't found like a coffee one that I like love. So this kind of solved that for me. And then we just like will save our pods instead of recycling them, so we can just like reuse them again. But yeah, it's fun. I haven't noticed like any like quality or like taste issues. Like I feel like it still tastes pretty good to me, if not better, because it's like coffee I love. So in case you were curious, I feel like I saw a lot of people a while ago like talking about this and doing it, and I was really scared it was going to damage my machine. So far it hasn't, and it's really not that complicated. If anything, it's like kind of fun. It makes me feel like a barista. So if you were curious about it, I will link in the description the like set I have. It's just from Amazon. It was like relatively cheap. I think I paid like $12 for it, and that was for like the whole contraption and the decals. You do still need your own espresso pods. That's like the one part you do need. It is now officially that time of year where Poppy just like bakes in the sun. This girl loves to get a tan. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another vlog, or welcome if you're new. Either way, I am so glad you're here. It is Tuesday. I'm still having a solo time over here. If you didn't watch my last vlog, Henry is traveling for work. He left last Thursday. He comes back really late Friday, so I am all by myself this week. It's not a big deal because I like my alone time. I used to live alone, but I think I'm just so used to Henry's presence at home that like it still feels very strange just for me to like be here by myself. But we're just trying to stay busy and catch up on things. It's not like a crazy work week, but today, let's look at our day. I have 15-minute stand-up, then I've got like a block on my calendar to do some analysis work that I have been putting off, and then I have a meeting with a stakeholder about a refresh, and then I have like a team meeting about a model overview. So not chill, not super busy. It's kind of like spaced out, which is nice. I'm gonna try and like use today to lock in because I have a series of doctor's appointments on Thursday and I'm gonna be like out for a bit. So I want to try and get as much done before then so I'm not like scrambling on Friday to get stuff done. But oh, also I'm wearing my Grizzlies sweatshirt because tonight is the play-in game. The Grizzlies play the Warriors for a play-in in the playoffs. I'm really hoping they win because if they lose, they're not out, but then they have to play like the winner of 9 and 10 game, and I'm not as excited about that outcome as us winning and just like getting a seat in the playoffs. So, except that game is at 9 o'clock tonight, which you guys know how I am about late games. I'm horrible with them, but at least I'll be home. Maybe I'll just watch it in bed. But yeah, figured we could just hang out together this work week and maybe we can motivate each other to stay productive, because I'll be real with you guys, the motivation lately just like hasn't been there. Like it has been, I mean, like I'm doing my work, like my work isn't suffering, but it is like exponentially harder just to like get myself to do it. But we're working on it and that's all we can do, you know? Okay, I'm gonna log on and start answering some emails. Okay, it is a little bit later. I actually worked through lunch. It's like 2:45 right now. I am gonna take my lunch break now and go on a little run because I am just some major screen fatigue. I was very productive. I like got through a lot of stuff. I just like need to step away for a little bit. So I'm gonna go for a little run because it is just gorgeous outside. It's like 65 degrees and sunny and like slightly windy. So I'm gonna go enjoy it. I'm still like slowly getting back into running. I'm like, I don't know why, I'm like terrified of getting injured, which like knock on wood, that didn't happen last time I was running really seriously. So I don't know why, like all of a sudden I'm like, but I'm just gonna go for a little slow run, probably like an interval run. Like I'll probably like want to run a mile, walk 2 minutes, run a mile, maybe do that like 3 times. I feel like that sounds good. Sounds doable. It's been like 20 minutes since I got back from my run and my face is still like a freaking tomato. That run was so good. I know running is not everybody's thing, but today that just felt like therapeutic. It was beautiful outside. I need to remember to take a Zyrtec because it was also super windy. So pollen was like everywhere, but it was so good. I just feel so much better. Just like stepping away from my screen for like 45 minutes really did a good job. But it's like 3:30 now. I have got one more meeting and 2 more things I want to do before I end out the day. So probably looking at like logging off around 5:30-ish, which is great. Then I'm gonna make some dinner and then try and keep myself awake for the Grizzlies game at 9 o'clock. I was planning on just making Goodall's mac and cheese and having a bag salad for dinner because, like, honestly, I just don't feel like cooking. But also, the thought of going to Chick-fil-A just crossed my mind. And that could be really fun if I did that. So we'll see what I'm feeling closer to time. Goodall's went out in the Chick-fil-A versus mac and cheese argument. Honestly, I just don't feel like leaving the house again. I just want to sit, make my mac and cheese, make my little chopped salad, and watch some Gilmore Girls. I think I want to try and finish editing my video tonight so I just don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. I've like done all the cuts. I just need to add in like music and text and stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do to keep myself busy tonight. I really just got to stay busy until 9 o'clock. I'm also trying to think about what I want to do tomorrow. I have a pretty free day tomorrow until tomorrow afternoon. I have one meeting. So I'm thinking I might go to a coffee shop and work tomorrow just to like get out of the house and just like be around people. I also was wondering though, do I want to wake up early and work out tomorrow? Because I have book club tomorrow night, so I won't be able to work out in the evening. Mac and cheese is boiling, or the water's boiling. So if I'm gonna work out tomorrow, it needs to be in the morning, but I kind of pushed it on my run today a little bit. Like I can feel my legs are very sore, so if they're still sore in the morning, probably won't work out because tomorrow I do like weights or something. So we'll just see how we're feeling in the morning and decide then. I finished editing my video, and while it's exporting, I figured I would come in here and do my next to-do list, which is microblading my face. I feel like I've showed this a couple of times on here, but I just use one of these like little tinkle razors and some aloe vera and just kind of go to town on my face. I feel like this is a pretty simple process, but you can see what I do. I just put like a thin layer, it shouldn't be too thick, but like a thin layer of aloe on my face. And I do it like half of my face and then the other half because I don't want like the aloe to absorb too much, if that makes sense. So I just put a thin layer and I just go. Just make sure my skin is like pulled kind of tight so you don't nick anything. I feel like I've done this enough, like I know where all my fuzz is, but it's probably better if you have like good light or you're like right up under the light bulb, but I feel like I know where everything is, so just kind of going. Definitely be careful like around your eye. I don't usually go like higher than this, but just going. I really started doing this like just on my upper lip and my chin, but then I realized like if I'm doing that, why not do my whole face, because it really does make your skin look brighter. And when I do like my upper lip, I'm always so scared that it's gonna catch just because I feel like the skin up there is softer, so I like put my tongue up so it'll like pull it taut like this, so you can like make sure you're getting everything. I highly doubt it, but if there's any guys watching this, they're probably so confused. And then once you're done with all that, I just make sure I rinse my face really well. I don't wash it, I just rinse it with warm water and then like wet a cloth. And just make sure everything is off your face. So there's nothing like irritating it or anything. And then I just let my skin breathe. And then tonight, like I won't do any like retinols or treatment skincare. Like I'll just put on moisturizer. That's why I will never do this like the day I'm self-tanning or something. It's always like a day or two before. Like definitely don't like treat, because like you essentially just like shaved off a layer of your skin. Your skin is super sensitive. So I'm just gonna just let it breathe, and then tonight I'll put moisturizer on it. Good morning, y'all. I am exhausted. The game did not end until I swear like midnight last night. And I know it was my choice to stay up and watch it, but it just took me so long to like wind down after that. I probably didn't go to bed till like 1:30, and then naturally woke up at like 6:30. And I just was like, I know I'm not going to bed, so I just got up and started my day. Safe to say I'm not feeling awesome, but I do not have any meetings until 2 o'clock today, and I need to be productive. So I'm packing up my work bag. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, get a little coffee, get a little breakfast. Hopefully that will pep me up, because I literally feel like death right now. Oh, I'm so tired. But I'm probably gonna go to French Truck Coffee. That's one of me and him's favorite coffee shops. I like literally can't form words. Okay. Make sure I have everything. My charger, earbuds, can't forget these, phone, notebook, computer, medicine. Okay, I think I have everything. By the way, my work backpack is the same as the backpack I use for travel. It's the Calpac Terra backpack. Bought this for myself 3 years ago. Best purchase I've ever made. Like easily, this makes traveling so awesome. And especially since I travel for work a lot, I like that it can kind of like switch to a work backpack. I also love, you can see there's like 2 zippers. There's one that goes just like opens the top, but there's one that opens like the whole entire thing. So it's like a clamshell. So when I'm traveling, it's just like easy to stuff a lot of stuff in there. But ooh, I also have the hiccups. But I'm gonna go make a water bottle, put Poppy up, and I think I'm gonna walk to the coffee shop. It's a little bit of a long walk, but I feel like it'll do me some good to walk. I am back from the coffee shop. Had a super productive morning. It's like noon now. I'm like buzzing from the coffee. I didn't even finish all of it, but I'm like I'm still a little sleepy, but I feel like getting out of the house was good. I feel like that's what I needed to do. I have about an hour and a half before my meeting. It's like a one-on-one with my manager. My manager's been out for a little bit, so I have a few things to catch him up on and a few things I need his opinion on, so I'm gonna spend a second just prepping those so our time can be as productive as possible, and then I'll probably take a little bit of a break. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide. So I have book club tonight at 6:30. Technically, I could probably work out before then, but my legs are very sore from my run yesterday, so I can't decide what I want to do. If I want to go to the gym, if I just want to do something here. I feel like I need to do something. I am going to hop on my walking pad later today, but also, y'all, I'm like sitting on this. I was doing some analysis this morning, and I found like this trend that like, I don't even know how to describe it, but basically like everything adds up. Like I was seeing this trend and I was trying to figure out what was causing it. And I think I finally figured it out, which like if you're an analyst, especially with like qualitative data, that is like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to my boss about it and see what he thinks. But yeah, it's a good day so far. Let's keep it up. Taking a little screen break. I use this one. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I just took Poppy out for a quick walk. I'm gonna make some electrolytes. One, because I'm dehydrated from all the coffee I drank earlier, but two, I'm on a new medication that honestly just like dries me out. Like I have dry mouth. I'm like peeing a lot with it, which might be TMI, but we're all friends here. That's not the right straw for this. I've just noticed, like, if I'm not like actively thinking about drinking water, I can get dehydrated really quickly. So I am also a big proponent in that, like, I feel like a lot of us don't need electrolytes every day. Like, obviously everybody has their own health needs, but like I also am like I don't drink electrolytes every day because I'm super paranoid about getting too much sodium in my diet. Like, we really only need a certain amount of sodium a day. And like the reason for electrolytes is like when you sweat out the sodium, I'm pretty sure. Or you pee it out. So I'm like a little paranoid about just like doing a full thing of electrolytes every day because I'm worried I'm gonna be getting too much sodium. So I will use like a full packet if I'm like running or working out or doing hot Pilates or something, but just like day to day. I've actually been getting like the kids liquid IV because it's like half of the ingredients of a full. So like this is a full, it says it has 500 milligrams of sodium, and the kids one says, it's not on here, but I swear I looked. Okay, let me look it up really quickly. I'm pretty sure the kids has like half of it because it's like half a serving, but it just makes me like, gives me more peace of mind that I'm not like loading up on sodium during the day because I know that's not good for you. So I've just been getting the kids ones, or if I don't have the kids ones, I'll just do like half of a packet. Okay, yes, I was right. The kids have like half the amount of sodium in them. So all that to say, it's getting warmer outside. Make sure you're staying hydrated. I think we're done for the day. Gonna take this little bean for a little walk outside because it's so gorgeous. I think I mentioned it earlier, but it is book club tonight, so I went ahead and like showered, like I'm ready for bed, just so when I come home I can just change into my pajamas and go straight into bed. I'm gonna pick up my bag with my things. We're doing like a different thing this year with book club. It's just like we're rotating host, and whoever's hosting like provides food. I feel like in the past we've done like everybody brings a dish, but I feel like this way is a lot easier. So I don't have to bring any food items or anything because I've already done my hosting duties for the year. But I am bringing, of course, my Kindle just in case I want to reference something. And then I'm also bringing my book club convo cards. These are from Kinsey Elizabeth's brand, shop friend of mine. We always get a kick using them at book club. So I'm going to bring these things. I can't remember if I've said it in this vlog or not. The book we read was Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I thought it was a really like cute, sweet read. Definitely like cringe in some parts. I could see why some people didn't love the book. I didn't have a problem with it. It was a nice, like, I feel like I used the term like palate cleanser a lot. Like this was a good in-between book to like break something up and just like give you a sweet little cheesy romance. So if you're into that, definitely recommend. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. Just having my cereal and my greens. Today's a weirder day. I'm gonna work for a couple of hours this morning. And then I have some pre-op appointments at the doctor's later today. So also I need my oil changed, and they're like kind of around the same place over where my parents are. So I'm gonna bring Poppy out to my parents drop off my car, and then they're gonna let me use one of their cars to go to my doctor's appointments, and then hopefully by the time I'm done with my appointments my oil change is done so I can go and like pick it up. But I haven't seen my parents in like 2 weeks, so I think I'm gonna try and get dinner with them and then come home, and then it'll be the weekend. I am planning on like self-tanning and getting all pretty tonight because Henry comes home tomorrow. I think we're gonna try and go out this weekend. So just your typical Thursday agenda: work, everything, shower, self-tan. I actually think I'm gonna take a shower this morning. If I'm still feeling up to it in like 30 minutes, I would like to run because I'm getting some blood drawn at the doctor today, and I just feel like I'm not gonna want to work out after the doctor. So I'm gonna try and get it in before. I am not like purposely trying to be like ambiguous with all these doctor's appointments. You guys know I'm like fairly open about all of my health struggles, but I haven't been like giving a ton of detail on like what's going on right now just because like truly I don't know. I'm getting surgery in I think 2 weeks, and it's not like to quote fix something, it's more to like either diagnose something or figure out if that's not it. There's just like a lot of unknowns. I'm still not really sure like what to expect. That's kind of what one of these appointments are today, but I just like don't know. And so like if I don't know, I don't want to like talk about it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's just a me thing or not, but I'm not trying to keep anything from you guys. It's just like truly I just don't have all the information yet. And even when I do, I don't know, surgery is just like a super vulnerable thing. I've never had surgery. I've never broken a bone. Like I've never had my tonsils out. Like literally I've never just done any of that. So it's just like pretty scary to me. And I haven't really talked about it with a lot of people, just like people that are close to me. So I'm just trying to stay positive and optimistic, but also like I can't think about it too much because if I do, then I start to get overwhelmed. So that is what's going on. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, have a leisure, not a leisure morning, but just kind of do my thing, go on a run, and then get to work. Also, am I the only one that like needs to let their cereal sit for a second so it gets like a little soggy in the milk? Is that like weird? I know I've talked about it before, but the Catalina Crunch cereal and the dark chocolate flavor, my favorite. I'm aware it's probably a little gross that I've now run twice this week and haven't washed my hair, but I did a body shower after I ran and I just decided I'll deal with the hair later. But now I'm changed into just some comfy clothes. This t-shirt is from Aerie. It's like one of my favorite. It's so like light, and it's gonna be like 80 degrees today, so I wanted something light. And of course just got tried and true CRZ yoga leggings underneath. But I'm gonna pack up my work bag and go ahead and head over to my parents. I'm not going to bring my camera or anything over there just because this day is going to be crazy, but I will see you when I get home later tonight.